I'm go- we are live. I'm just letting people wander in here.
Alright. This place is a mess.
Hello, everybody. How you doing? We will be with everybody in a second. I'm gonna get going. Hello. How you doing? Taking you to the kitchen. Hanging out with everybody. We're just getting ready. Getting ready. Getting ready. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. Let's say hi to everybody.
This is the pure me. This is my hairstyle.
This is the pure me.
I didn't do anything. I just woke up with my hair up.
This is the pure me right now. So, yeah.
I look better when I don't even try. This is not
Same
fair.
here. I look way better when I don't even try. Who knew? Hey, Rob. Hi, everybody. Welcome.
I need to...
There we go. Just getting our lives together, getting set up. Give time for people to figure out their labs. I just decided to go on a bit earlier to let people wander in, and if you guys want to talk Christmas, we could talk Christmas. How's it going? Do you? I highly recommend that. The KitchenAid stand mixer, guys. It is worth every freaking penny. I got it. What's that?
10 out of 10.
Yeah, 10 out of 10. Even Madison agrees. Molly. 10 out of 10. For that, it comes with different attachments. It comes with a whip attachment. Yeah, see, you've had yours for all your life. I've had mine for 10 years now. This has worked for 10 years, people. Worth every penny. So if you spend $250 on you can get it on sale for $250. Do the math. How much a year? How much a month you pay for it? It's nothing, and it saves how much time? Tons of time.
It's like the best investment you can make for
For cooking.
cooking,
basically.
baking.
I highly recommend that KitchenAid. That's the only brand I would buy, and literally, we actually got another one on sale. It was a price I couldn't resist. So when this one goes, or my kid moves out and leaves me, I'm gonna give her the old one, and I'll have a brand new one ready to go. Can you guys hear me okay? I hope. I'm assuming. I don't know. I guess you guys can hear me. But anyway, it comes with different. This is great for creaming stuff, cookies, batters, stuff like that. We have a wire whip that comes with it, a whip attachment. You got everything else you need for this?
For just need the...
You need cherries?
Yes, I do need cherries. I woke up late.
Anyway, it also comes with, what am I missing here? Whisk.
With
Paddle.
hook.
Dough hook. Yeah, the dough hook's amazing for making breads and pizza doughs. Good stuff. Good stuff. Decided going a bit earlier just to get our lives together here and chat with you guys a bit. Maddie, there's 2 pounds of butter for cookies.
Says 1 pound.
Yeah, but we took out 2 pounds, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doubling it.
Oh, we're doubling the recipe. Oh, I did not know that. Okay.
There, you guys get to see our measure now. Yeah. Well, we can do one for now, live on air. Then you can do the other one.
Okay.
Or do you want to do both at once? Your call.
I could just double. Well, I don't know.
Hmm.
Maybe do one at once.
We'll do
for
one
the-
because that bowl's actually not that big for all that.
Yeah.
Let's not risk it. We're better off to do two anyway.
Set your oven to 275 degrees.
Yeah, it's a super low temperature, guys.
Very low
It's a
temperature.
low and slow. This is a generational recipe from my grandmother, my mom's mom, rest her soul, Nanny Sykes. Shout out to her. Hope she can hear us all the way to heaven. But yeah, she'd be proud of us. It's literally, guys, it's so simple. It is a shortbread cookies are butter, icing sugar, and all-purpose flour along with cherries to go on top. That's literally it, guys. Yeah.
The cutting board out. So I'm going to put this cutting board here, and I'm going to grab a paper towel. So, what I like to do first is, should we put one or two down, or just one on top and one on the bottom?
One will be fine.
One will be fine, just all together. And you have your maraschino cherries.
Because you don't want them to totally bleed all over your cookie and turn all your cookies red, but you do want the red on the cookie. I don't know if that makes sense. Hopefully. I do this with pickles too, guys. If you guys ever doing pickles and you don't want the pickle juice all over, I do that with eggs too. If you guys peel eggs, I put it on, because that's non-fibrous, right? Like anything you put on a paper towel is not going to stick to your food pretty much. So when I peel eggs and I put them in water, that's another chef trick, by the way, guys. When you peel your eggs, you put it back in the water to try to wash off the egg of any additional eggshell. And then once before I make the egg salad or what I'm doing with the egg, I put it on here to get any extra moisture off, because nobody wants watery egg salad or watery anything, right?
Right. All right.
Done.
Those are pretty good.
Yeah, as long as you get
Done.
as long as you get most of it, and she did.
Most of it.
She's gonna cut them in
And
4.
I'm gonna grab a little. Actually, there's one over here. Nope.
How's everybody doing? Smash that thumbs up button on your way in. I appreciate you. If you watch the replay, we appreciate you. This is the entertainment part of MonStar Sports Entertainment, now part of the Sports Movement Network Entertainment Division. Shout out to all those peeps.
So just boom.
You're just cutting them into 4.
4.
You want to use half, use half. You want to use less, use less. You don't want to use any, don't use any. I won't see it. If you want to put fancy sprinkles on your cookies, you do you.
You want to make icing? Put icing on
You
them?
want to shape your cookies? Shape them. Well, we're not, because it's more about the flavor memory with us, so we're going basic today.
The classic cookie that my grandmother does. This was our nanny's, so great grandmother for me.
Great grandmother for Molly, my grandmother. She was like a mom to me. So every time I have these once a year, I think of her. Hello, Wandall. Welcome.
Hello.
Thank you for showing up.
I think that should be enough for our batch here. Put the rest.
Okay, let's get. Here we
Okay.
go.
So, a little towel here.
95% of cookies usually start off with the creamy method. Like I said, this is a generational recipe,
Butter.
traditional recipe. Shortbread. It is just about 50% butter, the cookie. So that's why it melts in your mouth literally, because it's pretty much butter, sweetened butter.
So you take the butter. I'm just gonna go this way. Take the butter.
Soften. We let it sit overnight in the cupboard, so it's nice and soft.
Soften butter. And then you start the butter, right?
Yeah, cream it. Yeah, you incorporate some air into it, like that. And we're off and baking, people. Let me get some more air in it. And you shut it off partially, put it up, scrape it down. Lots of scraping involved in baking if you want things to properly incorporate. And there's no leavening agent in this at all. No leavening agent. The butter is the closest you get to a leavening agent in this. There's Amy. How
Hi,
you doing?
Amy.
Hi, Amy. Say hi, Amy.
Hi, Amy.
So we're just starting off 1 pound of butter here, creaming it.
There we go. Now,
Why does the butter look delicious? What butter doesn't look delicious? Come on. Let's dive in there. Anybody else want to jump in?
keep it on low, then add this in.
Jump in the hot tub, huh? And that's icing sugar. How much
Icing sugar.
icing sugar do we have there?
We have 1 cup of icing sugar.
1 cup of icing sugar, 1 pound of softened butter. You can do this with a spoon. You can do this with your hand mixer. Don't complicate things. Slowly add it in. Amy wants to dive in the butter. This butter would be amazeballs on what you're eating right now, Amy. You put some vanilla in that, and vanilla and cinnamon in that. Vanilla, cinnamon, and you did what you're having to eat there. That'd be amazeballs,
You know what's really funny?
wouldn't it?
Last night I made a little bit of icing for myself, and I added butter, icing sugar, vanilla, and cinnamon.
There you go. See?
It was really good. I still have some left in the
That'd
fridge.
be amazeballs on pancakes or French toast or anything like that.
All right, time to.
Yes, I said amazeballs.
Scrape it
Get
down.
used to it, people. So now we just have 1 pound of butter and 1 cup of icing sugar. How easy is that? Like I said, you can use a hand mixer. This is easy enough. As long as your butter softened well, you can do what do you call it? You can use a spoon. Oh, no problem. Yes, she needs to get cinnamon.
Just let that mix all up there. And now I'm going to put it on low. And we have 3 cups of flour here,
All-purpose.
all-purpose flour.
So there's literally 3 ingredients, people, in cookies. So if you say you guys can't cook, bake Christmas cookies, you are lying to me. So there's that. It's flour, icing sugar, and butter. Yeah.
We'll add in about half. Let that mix up there. Turn it up a little bit.
Anybody need to smash that thumbs up button?
It's all coming together.
If you watch the replay, do so.
Now I gotta scrape it down a little bit.
Yes, you gotta, like I said, keep scraping your bowl, the sides down, in your paddle. Like I said, these melt in your mouth because they're pretty much just about 50% butter. So anything 50% butter is gonna like melt in your mouth.
Yes.
And the key to this recipe is low and slow. You're gonna go 275 Fahrenheit for 25 minutes. So it takes a while. We're only doing 1 batch here to show you. We're gonna get it in the oven baking, and then by the time she's done the peanut butter balls, in theory, right?
Right.
In theory, we're gonna take it out of the oven, and you guys can see her try one burning hot live on air. So maybe she'll burn her mouth, and this will go viral. We can only hope for the best for Christmas. We can only hope for the best for Christmas. It's all fun and games until you burn your mouth live on air, right?
Scrape it down again. Lots of scraping.
And that is your cookie dough, people. Yay! 3 ingredients.
Scrape it down a little bit more.
Do not read what Amy put. Don't listen to your dad. Yeah, she has a point. Probably for the best.
Okay, well that's doing. And I don't think we need to spray the pan, do we? Because of how much butter's in it.
Yeah, there's so much butter on this sucker. We don't need to spray the pan. You could just you want to. Oh, you want to build over there? Okay, good idea. Okay, well, I think we're good.
It's basically good.
You're gonna need a fork with a
Whoops.
bowl of water.
Mm-hmm.
Get a bowl with water and a fork, and we're good. We'll go over to the oven here. 275 it's at. There's our baking sheet.
I'm just gonna scrape all the dough off of the paddle.
So what are you guys baking for Christmas? What are you guys cooking for Christmas? Let us know. I'm interested. I'm actually interested because I ask everybody I know food questions all the time. They must be sick of all my food questions.
All right. So, and always turn off your mixer before you take off the pad, just in case.
And I'm going to set this up because I'm going to help her for once in my life. I'm going to let her figure this out right here. And I'm going to wash the bowl for her. We're going to rewash the bowl, get it ready for peanut butter balls. Boom chocolate. There, a savvy one. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Perfect. It looks beautiful.
We're just putting it into another bowl, the dough. It is perfect texture.
It's the perfect texture for running. And then she runs, she falls.
Okay. Off you go. Get doing your thing. Into little
Boom.
small balls. And then,
All right, so I have mine.
don't mind me. I'm going to be washing the bowl.
I have my dough
I'm going to wash
all right here.
the paddle.
Got my dough. And so, take about tablespoon, would you say?
Yep.
Tablespoon, and then just flatten it out.
No, tablespoon,
Roll it.
roll it in a ball.
Roll it,
up.
flatten it.
It's just like a peanut butter cookie. If you guys made a peanut butter cookie, if you guys want to shape these into Christmas shapes and cut them, you do you. It's more for a sugar cookie I would shape. And this isn't a sugar cookie. It's shortbread.
Like that?
So
Is that so?
yeah, I don't know why you put a ball in it, but
Okay. So you roll it up, about that size of a ball. Pretty good size. Like the size of a really tiny meatball.
yeah, a little tiny
And then you
meatball.
put it on the tray. Here, I can put it here. And then you just lightly push it down. And then you put the cherry in the middle. Right?
Well, it'd probably be easier if we put the cherries over here.
Yeah, it probably would be easier if I did that.
I would do everything all at once.
Okay. So, boom.
Roll, and then you use a fork. Using a fork,
Oh, no.
just like a peanut butter cookie.
Oh. Well, I can make the line.
There you go.
Okay, then I'll redo this cookie then.
I didn't have to do that, but okay.
Well, I'm redoing it now, so. Okay.
Just like a peanut butter cookie, people. Crisscross, put it on. If you want to shape it, shape it. You do you.
Okay, then that's like this.
I'm washing this up because we need it for the next recipe. Sorry, making some noise.
Boom, boom. Boom shakalaka, as my dad would say. Boom, you got yourself a cookie.
Like Amy said, don't listen to me, probably. Good idea.
Roll, 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 roll.
Some good
Boom, you
advice.
got a little bit of a ball.
Some good advice.
Boom, you put it down. That looks a little bit big. We'll see after we flatten it out. Right, so boom, 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 boom. Looks okay.
Holy mountain combinations. Okay, there. Roll back on. We are good. For the next recipe, I got the paddle wash, the bowl wash.
Roll, 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 roll. Put that on. Flat, flat, flat. This is the way that I do it. This is the way that Dad would do it, but this is the way that I do it. Do those look big to you?
No.
Okay.
I'm rolling on the floor. Oh, you want
That
big?
should be used flour.
Well, you want bigger, right?
Yeah.
Use flour. Trying to match her size there. There you go.
You dip the fork in the flour.
You realize it probably wouldn't be best to like try to evenly distribute them.
Yeah, I didn't realize that until after I did it.
Okay, here we go.
Flatten it down with the flour. Christmas bacon.
You get the Christmas baking song. Look at that. You guys are lucky. Lucky.
Dad's probably looking at me right now like, why are you doing that?
I ask myself that daily. So
Literally just exists. Why?
I think I'm gonna go 2 there. 1 and 2. Just because they might expand a bit. There we go. We're gonna put those in the oven as she does recipe number 2, and
We
hopefully,
have the cherries on now.
if we time it right,
Little cherry boop.
here you get a little boop action. Look at that. Sorry if I'm missing anybody in the chat. Welcome.
Little bit of a cherry.
The big one says Amy all over it. Amy wants the big cookie. There you go. They're sort of the same size. Meh. It works.
Boom, you got your cookies.
And they're going in the oven 250 degrees Fahrenheit for 25 minutes. We'll go
Boom.
we'll go 24 because I haven't baked often in this actual oven. So therefore oven temperatures are different, adjusted accordingly. So if we said 25 minutes, I would start off at 22 and check them. They're not going to be a brown cookie. They're going to be just slowly baked. No brown to them, just baked.
Okay, let me just get this figured out here. Then we can move on to the second recipe. Where's my? There it is.
Is this clean?
Oh, it should be.
I'm going to keep on doing my thing here while she sets up. I'm going to get the other tray going. What do you think of that, guys? Boom. We're not playing here. We're going to get some cookies done. So if you guys, is this simple enough for everybody to do? I think so. I think it's simple enough for you guys. Icing sugar, flour, and butter, and a little love in your baking, right?
Okay.
So simple. And if you guys got a hand mixer, you don't need the big stand mixer. It just makes life easier to have the stand mixer. I strongly recommend, if you cook a lot, to go get it. And I mean, if you cook at home like 5 days a week, I would definitely invest in one. It's worth every penny. Mine's lasted 10 years now so far. So it's worth the $250 investment. Just like rolling little, like she said, little meatballs. You don't want to screw around with the dough too much because there's so much butter in the dough and your hands are hot, so you're going to melt the butter. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm trying to make it make sense. We're going to do another batch after this, but we're not doing it on air. I'm just going to do our thing.
All right.
Let me just, we got time. Go ahead and get those ones ready.
Okay.
We got 22 minutes to kill here, basically. Just like I said, we're doing the peanut butter cookie method. Just crisscross with flour. Don't eat them all. I don't know. There's gonna be two batches, so you don't have to worry about that.
Did you say don't eat them all?
That's what Uncle Rob said.
You underestimated my eating abilities. Boop, 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 boop.
So yeah, people be like 275 degrees Fahrenheit. That's really low. I'm gonna turn it up. Don't turn up the oven. Just trust in this recipe. Trust in my nan on this one, people. Just trust in it. It sounds, when I first heard it, I'm like, really? But the whole thing is you don't want them to brown. You just want them to bake and cook through. And that slow temperature does that. And the longer you cook them in, because most cookies, Amy saying hi to Rob. Most cookies, you know, go in the oven at what, 375 for like 12 minutes? like a chocolate chip cookie or a peanut butter cookie. These are low and slow, so it is what it is. Look, beautiful. We're ready for the next one.
Now my hands are sticky from my machine.
So basically, if you made a, like, from the time we made that, how long did it make to mix? 10 minutes, guys? 10 minutes to mix it. And 25 minutes to bake each tray. So like in like 2.5, 3 hours, you're going to have a whole batch of shortbread cookies made. So if you guys, it's not easy enough. I don't know what recipe is. Because as you know, as some of you guys know, I really hate baking as a chef. Go figure, right? Baking's not my thing. So easy recipes, easy, simple, good, delicious recipes are what I go to for baking. And this one's even better coming up because it's so-called Christmas baking, but there's no baking involved. It's just putting stuff together. It's a peanut butter ball recipe. So simple.
All right.
We'll get to it. Here we go.
Hello.
Where oh, measure it over there.
Yeah. It's all measured out. I just have to print this out for now.
Rob says hello back to Amy. He wasn't reading the chat.
All right. So we have 2.5 cups of icing sugar, 1/4 cup of butter or 4 tablespoons.
Yeah, that's a little bit too much for 4 tablespoons. Oh.
Oh, here I have a little. There we go.
That's about there. 4 tablespoons right
4
there.
tablespoons
Can you help me
of butter.
figure out my life?
Oh,
So 4 tablespoons of butter. How much icing sugar did you say? Sorry.
2.5 cups.
Okay.
1 cup of peanut butter.
And we're using good peanut butter. People
Craft peanut
use
butter.
this is the kind of thing. Believe me, like 90% of the time, I'll use no-name brand peanut butter. Like for peanut butter cookies and stuff, I use no-name brand stuff. But if you're going straight up, not really baking it, I would use the good stuff. And to me, Kraft peanut butter or your favorite brand brand peanut butter, use it.
And here we have 2 cups of Rice Krispies.
So there's Rice Krispies right there. So simple
All
enough,
right.
right? Again.
So, and for this recipe, you're going to need a little bit extra icing sugar for when you roll it, and you're also going to need some sweetened,
Show them.
shredded coconut as well.
Because that's what you're rolling these in. These are, like I said, these are also my nan's recipe.
Right, so first off, I'm going to plop in the butter.
Well, you can do the butter and peanut butter together
Yep.
first. We're going to
Butter.
cream the peanut butter and butter together. Like I said, you can use just a spoon in a bowl, guys. It's that simple. You don't need a fancy machine. It just makes life way easier and way quicker. Probably gonna move those cookies off of the oven top. Those cookies I just made, took off the oven top since the oven's hot, right? Makes the elements hot. Hey, Wally's in the house. Smash the thumbs up button. So this is non-baking / baking Christmas treat. So simple, guys. Amy wants to dive in the pool of peanut butter now with the butter.
All right. So now I'm going to add in my icing sugar. I'll grab another spoon.
Thanks, Wally.
Adding in my 2.5 cups of icing sugar.
It's been a long time since we did any kind of a cooking stream, eh? I don't remember the last one we did.
Not that much.
I think the last one I did alone, actually. The pasta one.
All right. Add in the rest of the icing sugar. That's not working. Okay.
So you can stop it and pour it down if you want.
This works too. This is fine.
Yeah. And do one more scrape down.
Yep.
And guys, seriously, we're 50% done this recipe. I'd even say 75%
Yeah,
done
I'm
this
like, I didn't even say
recipe,
it.
except you need the Rice Krispies.
Yep.
And that's it. Just the Rice Krispies to go in the hot tub here. The hot tub. The non-hot tub. I guess it's the swimming pool then.
I guess so. Oh, 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 there we go.
Imagine eating that right there. That'd be amazing. Right there. Right here. I feel like Bob, what's his name? Nice little tree. Right here. Right here. Gonna paint a nice little tree. Right by the river.
Bob Ross?
Yeah, Bob Ross. Thank you.
I love Bob Ross.
Right. We're gonna put the Rice Krispies. A nice little river.
2 cups.
A nice little river of Rice Krispies. Right here.
Just put it all in.
Right here. You guys ever see that guy that
Full size.
he's got like afro hair and
Bob Ross?
white dude with a beard, paint stuff. Right here. Look at that, guys. That you could eat alone, and yet we're gonna make it a little bit better. Somehow.
All right, I'm just
Yeah,
gonna...
but here's the thing: if you roll it in icing sugar,
And then you roll it in coconut. The coconut doesn't barely sticks to it.
so that's a problem.
I know, but that's what I know.
Well, let's
That's the
do.
problem that I had last year.
Well, let's do the opposite.
Okay.
Well, does that make more sense?
Yeah.
Well, we're going off the cusp here. We're calling a little audible play, guys. Gonna try something new here because last year she made them, and
Coconut kept falling
she
off.
rolled them in the icing sugar and then rolled them in the coconut, and the coconut kept falling off. So now we're gonna solve that problem. Look at
Unplug
me.
it.
Look at the brain on me.
Oh, that falls off so much easier. Boom, 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 boom. You can save
You
that
even get
for
sound
later.
effects. You get boom sound effects here. Here, let's,
Let me try some of it.
oh, she's going in already. She can't wait. Yeah, you're good.
There we go.
Yeah, we're good. Gotta find
All right.
a tray.
Actually, I'll just move.
Okay, what are you putting in the knife?
Putting it in that.
Well, you need a tray for now, for camera purposes. Here, let's go in. Anybody? Anybody? Oh my lord. Okay, look at this. Rice Krispies, peanut butter, icing sugar. That's it. No bake, guys. No bake. Walter, seriously, quit encouraging her. While he's talking about the path winning. I'm gonna dry heave.
There.
While he's upsetting our stomachs.
Here. So this time we're gonna go this way. So you're gonna take your shredded sweetened coconut.
Shredded sweetened coconut. Boom. Must be enough. I wonder, do you want to be rebels and put that in with there?
Yes.
Oh! Called another audible. Called another audible at the line of scrimmage. Look at me. Yeah. Yeah, that should be good. Mix it.
You know what? Because we're gonna be getting dirty anyways, right?
There. 2 for 1 right there. Decided to call an audible. We're putting the icing sugar in the coconut. Then it could all play nice
Boom.
together.
Spoon.
Yeah, just so you get the rough portion size, go tablespoon. Just like you did the same size cookies, basically. Probably a little smaller.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Want to be bite size.
Yeah, a little bite size. Little boom.
Boom.
So it's like 25% less than the cookie.
You just want to lightly.
Or you could roll it.
Oh, roll it. Roll it in the.
Oh, look, it's working. Look at my evil plan. It worked. Get a little icing sugar, a little bit of the coconut. Push it in. Don't be shy.
Like this and go.
Here you go. No problem.
There we go. We got a little bit of coconut on it.
Well, yeah, a little bit. Good enough.
Not a little bit. Good enough. Boom.
You can even solve your problem. Here, watch this. Do you want to watch this? Oops. Look what I did.
Oh.
Another
Oh!
audible. Look at me.
Oh, this is hard to mix.
You can use your hand. Don't be afraid.
That's good enough. It's all at the bottom though.
Maybe even you can. Do you want to try to wet your hands? Maybe more coconut will stick.
Sure.
We're trying options here. We're just calling plays here. Here, just dip your fingers in there. Try some water. Well, now you do. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Water.
I'll do this and then I'll do water.
I like. You should put a little bit on your hands first.
Oh.
Okay, now roll it wet. There you go. Now do it. Can even stick even better. Oh, boom, shakalaka. There you go. Chef solved the problem live on air. Little water play, a little water going on, and it worked. Works for me. Look at that. Look at that. Perfect.
Some coconut on it. And if you don't want to use icing sugar, you don't have to use icing sugar.
Solving problems here. This is what we do. That's why I like doing things live, because I could solve and figure out problems as we go live, and you can see we're really cooking. She said purdy.
A little bit damp there. And boom. Oh, that's sticking so much better.
What do you think she was going to do, Walter? Walk around with peanut butter hands all day? Wash your hands out.
Wash your hands before, during, and after.
Always. Okay, I'm going over to... I'm going here. You guys get a little... Oh, look at that. Look at that. No more motion sickness because I got shaky hands. Looking good, guys. Looking good. Here, anybody? Open up. Amy, open up.
Look at this one.
Anyone?
Oh, wait. Let it focus. You have to do the thing. Hands are so
Oh,
dirty.
I think you earned it. Here, grab one and eat one as your...
Hold
Here,
up.
Give it a shot. She opened up her mouth. So, what more easier could that be for a little Christmas treat? A non-baking baking item. My kind of baking right here, guys. My kind of baking.
I'll just make a little one for myself.
Okay, she's gonna try it out.
Do a little baby one.
We still got 8 minutes to kill here before they come out of the oven and she burns her mouth live on air. So
There we go. There's a little one.
oh, here she goes, little one.
Little baby one. Mmm. Alright. Alright.
Yeah?
I see you. I see you.
The crunchy texture.
Mm-hmm.
The crunchy texture makes it, eh?
Mhm.
A little crunch. Stick to the peanut butter. And was it good putting a little bit of the coconut and icing sugar?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see? There you go. That's right, Wally, with the PSA. I always say that too. Drink your water, guys.
Speaking of, I need water.
I drink 3 liters a day, Wally. 3 liters.
And with baking, it's supposed to be fun, so just take your time.
3 of those a day, buddy. 3 of those a day.
I'm also gonna go get my water because I am thirsty.
Oh, and here, you guys, I'll give you a good laugh here. Our last thing on our little Christmas dessert menu, the peanut butter balls, my nan's shortbread cookies, and well, I baked this, guys. I baked this and I wrapped it, and I also put a barcode on it. I'm that good. That is a Christmas fruitcake that I did not bake. So I wasn't gonna spend. That's commitment to do that, and I don't have that commitment. So it's not happening. Little hunk of fruitcake there. We bought at a bakery. That's all we're having. Those 3 things. Don't encourage them, Amy. Good God.
Ooh. Okay. Now that I got some water in me, let's continue.
Thanks to Wally's PSA.
Yes, baking's supposed to be fun. Fun little bonding time.
guys are stuck with us for another 5 minutes. Lucky you.
Oh, I forgot to wet my hands. It's okay. We're fine. Everything's fine.
But that was a good call, though. See, you live and learn, right? You can adjust it on the fly as you go. Things that working, make them work. And dipping your fingers into a little bit of water first was a good plan. That happens a lot.
Together was a good plan.
What gave me the idea was when you called for the meatball earlier, the meatball size. I thought back. Here's a meatball technique for you guys. When you're rolling meatballs, I learned this at the fancy Italian restaurant I worked at. You have your hand, like a bowl of cold water around. Oh, Amy calling an audible. Boom, shakalaka. I say touchdown on that, Amy. Touchdown. Go get some cinnamon. Or do you have some now? She's making apple crisp.
Ooh.
Nice. I don't know. I wouldn't be mad at the blueberry muffins either. Nice, Wally. Not sticking very well.
No, it's not.
Get your hand a little more wet. We'll go grab some cinnamon. Got about 4 minutes left on the timer.
Oh, look at that one!
Here you go. See?
Boom!
There you go.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's
Hello. Bleh.
A redo.
What do you do?
Amy's making that apple crisp. The texture from the Rice Krispies is really good, Amy. It's so simple. Amy's doing an apple crisp today. If you guys haven't checked out that recipe, it's here on the. Oh, that was really good. Look at that. Good call. If you guys want a really excellent, tried and true recipe for apple crisp, it's so simple. It's on the cooking playlist here. Go check it out. Literally, and it takes what to make? 20 minutes?
To make what?
Apple crisp.
Oh, no, yeah. It takes maybe that.
15, 20 minutes?
Okay, so there's 3 minutes left, so I'm going to wash my hands.
Here, I hope you're hungry. Oh, you're going to eat another one anyway.
What?
Too much stuff on it. While he's complaining. Sorry guys, I'm working with one hand here.
And you know what, too? Everybody can make it to what they want. I have a question.
That's the texture in the middle.
If somebody wanted, could they put like pecans or something on it instead of coconut?
You can dust them with walnuts, pecans, chocolate, sprinkles.
Oh my goodness, Dad.
Sprinkles.
Wait. It's like a cake pop, but with this stuff. And then you put it on a stick, like a cake pop, and you can just coat it in chocolate.
That'd be really good. Please.
Like a candy apple, but it's not an apple and it's not candy.
Yeah, you could put little lollipop sticks on them and then dip them in chocolate, and that'd be great. Little.
Or you can make them really tiny, and you could put like a little toothpick in it, and it could be a little dessert thing, like when they go around at like weddings and stuff.
That's also a great idea. If you guys, did we do a meatball recipe on here? I think we did.
I think we did.
I'll have to go check. I think we did. Another close for the holidays. Amy Smart, run Amy, run. Blaze can't afford those services at the holiday prices. Double time and a half, Amy. Double time and a half. Well, we got another minute.
Another minute, so I will.
Oh my lord.
Oh wow. I'm gonna grab a metal one.
Well,
I can find one.
you're gonna want a scraper and you're gonna want a cooling rack real quick. Can you find a cooling rack?
That's fine. It's like, no idea. Where did I put the cooling rack? I'm the one that put the cooling rack away last time. I don't know where I put it.
Well, then don't worry about it. Take the cookies out, let them sit for 5 minutes. Or not 5 minutes, about 3 minutes. We're gonna have to cut it short here because everybody's waiting to leave. Wait, I guess wait.
Oh.
Here, let's
like,
give you the dun dun dun. Here we go.
Wow! Boom!
Oh, it
Look at that.
smells so good, guys. And literally, that's what you want them to look like. That's literally what you want them to look like. There's no brown on them.
Hey,
Shortbread cookies.
there it is.
They're really white, but that's what you want them to be. They're really, that's the way they are. Perfect. There should be hardly any brown, if any at all, on the bottom. Gotta let them rest for a second. Probably on top of the oven won't help them cool as quick.
Probably not. Okay. Whoops.
We're trying to give her 2 minutes before she tries to eat one and totally burns herself.
Yes.
So. Oh, Wally's giving us 100% for our cookies. We got graded by Professor Wally. Here, you hang on to this for a sec.
Okay.
I'm going to try to speed things along here.
Look at those. Woo! Yeah.
Make sure you and Amy don't
Hello,
talk.
Mythic.
Make sure
Mythic is back.
you and Amy don't talk behind my back while I can't read anything. It's probably going to break. It's kind of early to be doing this, but we're running out of time. Oh, there you go. Holding. That's exactly. Starting to lightly brown, but not. Does that make sense? Can you, I don't know, can you see the color okay?
Oh, yeah.
That's what you want on the bottom. And it's actually holding. It never broke. Usually you should let them sit 5 minutes before you did what I just did, but it didn't even break. So progress. I'm gonna just, she doesn't totally burn herself here. And yeah, it's cooked in the middle. I don't know if you can see in the middle.
Oh, yeah.
Those are gonna taste just like Nan used to make.
I'm going to taste it with the cherry.
So exciting. I'll cut it in half for you.
I'm
Oh,
tasting-
you want the
yeah.
cherry? Maddie decided she's gonna go for the burning lava cherry.
Yeah.
So this is gonna get really interesting. Stay tuned. Somebody have 911 on the ready to go here. Yeah.
All right. That's me. I'll hold it.
Yeah. Well, good luck with that. Grab it. Go by the stove here, and we'll.
Hello. Okay. I'm going to do like this, and then...
It's gonna be burning hot, but we're running out of time. We gotta let people go. We've been here long enough. In for the bite.
Mmm. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Winter chicken dinner.
Mm-hmm. Melts in your mouth.
And as it should. It's just about all butter. So thanks everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you all. And yeah, that is that. So there's those. We're good to go. There's those.
Got that.
Take care, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Amy, go get your cinnamon. Bye, everybody. Thanks.